There's less than a month to go until Judgment Day, and things haven't been dull here on Smackdown. Michael Cole and JBL at ringside, and if you thought last week's grudge match was intense, wait until you see tonight's.
Tonight, that wannabe #1 contender's got a chance to address that respect deficit he's got going on around here.
Not to mention a chance to avenge the alleged assault against his partner 2 weeks ago.
This is his night to put up or shut up. Let's see what he's got.
Now here's a superstar who wants to be considered #1 contender material, but he's encountered nothing but disrespect from his fellow superstars.
And when you're in a situation like that, all you can do is go out there and win matches, even if you've got to beat every guy in the locker room.
He's facing the same superstar that his friend faced last week, and I don't think he's going to go any easier on him than his partner did.
Not a chance. When you're at his level, the last thing you want is some upstart trying to take your spot.
Look at him, he's just radiating confidence, and he's got a lot to be confident about.
He looks a little overconfident to me. This could come back to bite him. Talk about superstars who don't have an ounce of quit between them. You're looking at them right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. If you're too proud to realize that you're in trouble, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
Hey, you got to be in there every single match.
I don't think he's going to win any fans over with that.
It's not about winning over fans. He's letting everyone know that he doesn't care what they think.
The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Hey, try to restrain yourself a little bit, okay? You're supposed to be calling this down the middle.
We're hearing the First Amendment in action here tonight.
I'm all for freedom of expression, whether I agree with it. Instead of pandering to the fans, you should really keep your head in the match.
Come on, look at a superstar who can feed off a crowd and use that energy to win the match.
You can show off for the crowd if you want, but all that does is let your opponent rest up.
Actually, I think it's a great display of confidence on the part of this great superstar.
Without it, look at that. That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
You got to watch out for your opponent when they're just fired up like this.
He saw that one coming. Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle. An injured superstar is a wounded animal. It's survival of the fittest.
And that also means that if you're not at 100%, you've got to be able to hide it from your opponent.
That's absolutely right. This business is as psychological as it is physical. You can't let your opponents think you're easy pickings.
Well, I wouldn't consider any of these superstars to be easy pickings, no matter how beaten up they get. Rope break. He's going for the pin!
Come on, quit showing off. This is a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
We've seen this before. He's been wrestling his style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff.
This superstar is all fired up, and so is this capacity crowd. Rope break. He may get the 3 count right here. And the crowd has come alive tonight with a chant directed at the superstars in the ring.
You can't let that break your focus, but that's easier said than done. This has been a great match so far, but I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
There's no guesswork involved, but if you're going to be snippy, I'm just going to know there's such a thing as playing to the crowd too much, and that's what I'm seeing here.
I disagree. He's wrestled this match his way all along, and now we see it paying off.
That was a textbook reversal. I think these superstars are going to keep it up until they've got...
Here it is. He's building up a head of steam, and he's about to let his opponent have it.
And if his opponent is smart, he'll get the hell out of there. When I first heard about this match, I wasn't sure what to think, but man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, and he's feeding off that energy right now. There are a lot of superstars in the back who'd like to shut Ken Kennedy's mouth once and for all.
There's a huge difference between wanting to do that and being able to pull it off.
Wow, listen to that chant.
The crowd makes a huge difference whether they're for you or against you.
He's got this crowd solidly behind him, and now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep playing to the crowd. That's a huge distraction, in my opinion. Here's the bell. This could be it.
2, 3. Watch it.
This is getting good.
Are you serious? Those two will...
Shut up. Calvary's coming.
And not a moment too soon.
Oh, the stupid. How could he miss?
I think it's called skill. Oh, my. Now both of them are gone.
He just did him a huge favor.
And I'd be surprised if he didn't expect something in return.
I don't approve of what your opponent tried to do to you after your last match, but I gotta tell you, dawg, this feud is real.
I just want you to know you don't owe me anything for that save. As far as I'm concerned, I got to take out 2 other contenders, and that puts me at the head of the pack for a title shot. So you're welcome. And, thanks.
I don't approve of what your opponent tried to do to you after your last match, but I gotta tell you, dawg, this feud is red hot, and so is this business.
Listen, man, I'm getting pretty tired of hearing that little wannabe run his mouth. I got a match, but I'd rather shut him up. How about we trade opponents? If you're serious about becoming #1 contender, you've got to cut down anyone else who wants the same thing. That's exactly what I'm going to do tonight. Watch and learn.
Two weeks remain on the road to Judgment Day. This is Michael Cole with John Bradshaw Layfield at ringside, and after what we saw last week, I can't wait for tonight's show.
You've got a bunch of superstars who all want to prove they deserve to be the #1 contender.
And Judgment Day is where they'll have their chance, but they've got to get there first.
And that's not going to be easy, believe me.
There's been a lot of speculation as to why we agreed to trade opponents here tonight.
I think it's obvious, Michael. He's afraid of the man he was scheduled to face. That's not how you earn respect around here.
You gotta wonder if this man feels disrespected and having his scheduled opponent pass him over for a match this week.
I'm sure he does, and I'm sure he's planning on taking his frustrations out in the ring tonight.
Tonight's Smackdown's going to bring down the house in Salt Lake City, Utah. I'm Michael Cole here with JBL at ringside.
And I'm so fired up for tonight's show, I can't wait.
Neither can I, and I'm sure these Salt Lake fans can't either, so let's get this show on the road.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle, and injured superstars like a wounded animal. It's survival of the fittest.
And that also means that if you're not at 100%, you've got to be... I don't know if this is such a good move. This could be disastrous. He's got this crowd solidly behind him. And now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep playing to the crowd. That's a huge distraction.
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope. This superstar is all fired up. And so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah, well, one mistake and you're going to see that fire put out pronto.
That reversal might stop his opponent's momentum dead.
Wow, great reversal.
The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Hey, try to restrain yourself a little bit, okay? You're supposed to be calling this down the middle. Man, this one's turned into a fight, pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone was prepared for this.
I gotta admit, it took me by surprise, and that doesn't happen often.
That's an understatement. You've been in hundreds of matches in your career. We both called hundreds more. We usually have a pretty good idea of what to expect, but not this time.
I guess it just goes to show you anything can happen here in the WWE. Come on, quit showing off. This is a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
We've seen this before. He's been wrestling his style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff.
If there's a more overrated superstar on the Smackdown roster, this could be big, but it could backfire. He slipped out of that one. Look at this, pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy while you build some momentum.
So much can go wrong from that top turnbuckle.
Here it is. He's building up a head of steam, and he's about to let his opponent have it.
Rope break. He's got him covered.
Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, and he's feeding off that energy right now.
You gotta watch out for your opponent.
He's going for the pin. This could be it.
Instead of pandering to the fans, you should really keep your head in the match.
Come on, you're looking at a superstar who can feed off a crowd and use that energy to win the match.
You know, there's such a thing as playing to the crowd too much, and that's what I'm seeing here.
I disagree. He's wrestled this match his way all along, and now we see it paying off.
These superstars give everything they've got when they're in a match like this, but a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes too.
No question. If you want to make it in the WWE, you've got to sacrifice just about everything for your career. It has to be as important to you as anything else in your life.
And for a lot of guys, the WWE career is their life. That's why they see so much passion for what they do in the ring.
And that's something you won't see anywhere else. With all due respect to every...
Somehow I knew he'd put in an appearance.
I think he's going to get in the ring.
And I think he's got an open invitation to do just that.
I don't know about that. I think I see some fear in those eyes.
That was a little too close for comfort.
Yeah, but you can bet that that's not the end of this.
I have never heard a superstar get accused of being a coward more than you. And if enough people believe something, perception is reality, it's probably true. You know, it's only a matter of...
I hope that you're not expecting that this match is gonna impress me or anyone else for that matter. Whether you prove what a loser you are or steal some kind of fluke victory, you'll never, ever have my respect.
Judgment Day is almost here. This is Michael Cole, and on behalf of myself and JBL, welcome to Smackdown. We've got a heck of a show for you tonight.
You said it. It's all about going to Judgment Day and becoming the #1 contender.
Not to mention earning the respect of the Smackdown fans and superstars.
Trust me, if you get a shot at the title, you'll earn that respect. 2 birds, 1 stone.
Boy, this guy just cannot catch a break. He's competed in some of SmackDown's best matches over the past several weeks, but he's still having a hard time earning respect.
Well, sometimes you have to beat it out of people. He's got a golden opportunity to do that right here.
This was supposed to be last week's match, and I'm not complaining. I'm just glad we're getting a chance to see it.
It's time to...
Look at that. That's a way to go back to the fans and build some momentum. Look at this. No fear on the face of this superstar.
Yeah, but that kind of thing's not going to win you the match. Man, what a match. Kids, if you're watching this, don't try this stuff at home.
Absolutely not. These are trained WWE superstars. And even they wind up seriously injured sometimes.
That's for sure. Even me, a former WWE champion, has had his share of injuries over the years.
What a counter that was.
Instead of pandering to the fans, you should really keep your head in the match.
Come on. You're looking at a superstar who can feed off the crowd and use that energy to win the match.
These superstars give everything they got when they're in a match like this, but a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scene too.
No question. If you want to make it in the WWE, you've got to sacrifice just about everything for your career. It has to be as important to you as anything else in your life.
And for a lot of guys, their WWE career is their life. That's why you see so...
This crowd solidly behind him. And now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't keep the crowd. That's a huge distraction, in my opinion.
This superstar's all fired up. And so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah, well, one mistake to see that put out pronto. I'm all for freedom of expression, whether I agree with what they're saying or not. Even if you wind up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well. And having to deal with emotional as well as physical pain is that much worse.
Hey, it's pretty insightful for a guy who's never wrestled a match in his life.
Well, I've been in the locker room after a match and seen these superstars who don't get their hands raised. You can literally...
I think he's going to fly.
Here it is. He's building up his team, and he's about to let his opponent have it.
And if his opponent is smart, he'll get the hell out of there.
The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Hey, try to restrain yourself a little bit, okay? You're supposed to be calling this down the middle.
Matt Hardy says that he will not die. We're seeing the determination here tonight in this.
You know, there's such a thing as playing to the crowd too much, and that's what I'm seeing here.
I disagree. He's wrestled this match his way all along, and now we see it paying off.
Wow, listen to that chant.
The crowd makes a huge difference, whether they're for you. Come on, quit showing off. This is a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
We've seen this before. He's been wrestling his style match, and he's coming up on a big payoff.
I don't think anyone in this match is even considered that they might knock out the winner. This is going to be big. One way or the other.
I don't know. He's putting a lot on the line going up there. Man, this crowd is really swallowing this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him. And he's feeding off that energy right now.
Wow. Great. Pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy while you build up some momentum.
I don't know if this is such a good move. This could be disastrous.
Oh, man. These WWE fans are fired up.
They sure are. And you know that's going to have an effect on this match. 4. Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the announce table.
You know, if you let me train you can be cruiserweight champ inside a year.
Well, no. I've heard stories about the way you train people. You make Marines drill instructors look like push-ups.
Are you surprised? They're just training people to go to war. I train them to be WWE superstars.
Well, thanks, but no thanks, partner. I think I'll stick to announcing for now.
Man, this one's turned into a fight. Pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone was prepared for this.
I gotta admit, it took me by surprise. That doesn't happen often.
That's an understatement. You've been in hundreds of matches in your career. We've been called hundreds more. We usually have a pretty good idea of what to expect, but not this time.
I guess it just goes to show you anything can happen here in WWE.
I think we might be looking at the future of the WWE in this ring tonight.
Wouldn't surprise me one bit.
And that's what really matters. If the WWE fans aren't happy, they'll let you know it. 1, 2, 3.
These superstars have been given.
You've got to give him credit. He's not back down in the fight.
I'll admit he's no coward, but he's still not my favorite guy on the roster.
I think there's plenty of superstars in that locker room who agree with that.
Maybe that's because he's trying to talk himself into a spot he doesn't deserve.
I disagree. I have no problem picturing him as our number one contender.
Yeah, but he's still got one major challenger ahead of him, and you know who I mean.
This is going to be the easiest tag team victory I've ever picked up. I mean ever. Obviously, we're clearly the superior team, but I overheard your own partner talking about what a loser you are.
Judgment Day is this Sunday. Michael Cole and John filled in ringside. Can you imagine a bigger main event than tonight's?
Not in a million years. A tag team match between four superstars who all want to be named number one contender.
And while one team has been on the same page all along, the other is an uneasy alliance at best.
Uneasy nothing. These guys can't stand each other, but they've got to work together tonight or else.
It's ironic, but tonight is a tag team match partnered with the one superstar he needs to prove himself against.
Talk about your uneasy alliances. There's no way these guys can be on the same page tonight.
He's been vocal about the fact that his partners failed to earn respect so far, but they need to work together here tonight.
If I were him, I'd already be planning on how to win the match on my own.
This is his chance to finish what he started last week.
And look at the fire in his eyes. You know he's looking to do exactly that.
And here's a man who's had a share of issues with both opponents here tonight.
If I were him, I'd have a hard time figuring out who I wanted to go after first. Wow, great reversal. No disrespect, but when is Matt Hardy just going to pack it in and call it a day?
I don't think you're ever going to see that from Matt Hardy. He's simply got too much passion and determination.
He was one step ahead of that one. I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
Here it is. He's building ahead of steam, and he's about to let his opponent have it.
And if his opponent is smart, he'll get the hell out of there. This is just dumb. You don't win a match by taunting your opponent today.
I disagree. Getting the crowd on your side could be a huge psychological boost.
Yeah, and 10,000 paying customers can't be wrong.
We've heard MVP talk the talk. I'm just waiting for him to walk the walk.
Hey, have some respect. That's Smackdown's most valuable player you're talking about.
Well, he certainly played.
You gotta be careful when you're going up there. Come on, quit showing off. This is a wrestling.
He may get the 3 count right here.
Man, what a match, kids.
He's looking to finish this off right here.
That could do it. That's a twist of fate. I think he's going to fly.
This superstar is all fired up. And so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah, well, one mistake and we're going to see that. There's the tag.
And there's the reversal.
Look at that. Henry to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy while you build some momentum.
Top Rope can win or lose the match. There's very little middle ground. He's got this crowd solidly behind him. And now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep playing to the crowd. That's a huge distraction, in my opinion. I've seen matches won and lost because of moves like this.
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle. Yeah, that's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time. He's climbing the turnbuckle. Will this pay off? I don't think anyone in this match.
This could be 3 right here. 1, 2. Mr. Kennedy's got it all. He's got the look, he's great on the stick, and he knows how to get it done in the ring.
Yeah, and if you don't believe it, just ask him. He won't. He's taking a little time to give his opponent a piece of his mind.
You sure he can spare it? 1. These superstars have been giving it everything they've got all night. Man, this crowd is really swallowing this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, and he's feeding off that energy right now.
This has been a great match so far, but I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually take a guess then?
There's no guesswork involved, but if you're going to be snippy, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
Wow, if I knew it was that easy, I would have said that years ago.
I think these superstars are going to keep it up until they've got literally nothing left to give.
And that's the attitude you have to take to win. You know that your opponent isn't going to hold anything back. And
they made the tag. Here we go. Now there's a superstar with guts. These top rope moves, though, are high risk.
Regardless of how you personally feel about Matt Hardy, you've got to respect his drive, his energy, and his passion for this business.
Yeah, but that will only take you so far. You've got to have the physical skills to match that if you want to make it to the top of the mountain around here.
I hope you're not implying that Hardy doesn't have what it takes to get it done in the ring.
Let's face it, Hardy has made a career of biting off more than he can chew.
The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Hey, try to restrain yourself a little bit. Hey, you're supposed to be calling this down the middle. Oh, man, these WWE fans are fired up.
They sure are. And you know that's going to have an effect on this match.
Man, I don't know this match again.
I'm with you, partner. But it's got to end sooner or later.
Well, whichever way it goes, no one can say that these superstars didn't give it everything they got. I'm a huge fan of MVP. The guy is the future of sports entertainment.
Sounds like you bought into this hype. I'm still waiting.
He's tagged in his partner. Instead of pandering the fans, you should really keep your head in the match.
Come on, you're looking at a superstar who can beat up a crowd and use that energy to win the match. I think someone's been taking flying lessons. Boy, Mr. Kennedy certainly has a high opinion of himself.
You say that like it's looks like someone's moving up in the world. You know there's such a thing as running to the crowd too much, and that's what I'm seeing here.
I disagree. He's wrestled this match his way all along, and now we see it paying off. I certainly don't envy the referee in this match.
No kidding. No matter what call you make, you're going to get on the bad side of at least one superstar.
And that's about the last place you want to be if you're not a superstar yourself. I know.
He can tall and long, but once he's lost the match, he's going to wish he spent this time going after his opponent.
I think you're wrong about that. I think this is going to make his victory tonight that much sweeter.
And here's the cover.
1, 2, 3.
Talk about superstars who don't.
This situation is about to explode.
Let it go. I want to see it go at it.
It looks like you're not the only one.
He should be grateful for not letting it happen.
This has all the makings of a great match for Judgment Day.
And if our general manager's got any sense, that is exactly where this is going.
Judgment Day is this Sunday, player, and this is your big shot to become the #1 contender. You win this match, you're gonna win plenty of respect from the locker room, whether they want to give it to you or not. You know, I still don't respect you. But right about now, I wish anyone luck if it means watching that ball Shez get his ass kicked. Oh, by the way, I hear that he's got a superstar managing him, so good luck with that. Break a leg out there. Seriously. No, break a leg. Really.
Judgment Day has arrived.
That's good news for this man and bad news for his opponent.
He's determined to earn the respect of the locker room.
He just better hope he doesn't embarrass himself out there.
One superstar will be named #1 contender. It all happens tonight. all comes down to this. A one-on-one match for the right to be named #1 contender for the richest prize in our business.
He's been talking the talk for weeks, and I seriously doubt he's got what it takes to walk the walk.
Wait a minute. What's he doing here?
Well, we know he's probably holding a grudge. There were rumors this wasn't going to be a one-on-one match. I think he's here to manage one of the superstars.
I've always respected this man as a competitor, and I can't believe he's actually bringing back up to the ring for a match this caliber.
He's protecting the brand. He doesn't want to see that loser named the #1 contender on a fluke.
Nice reversal.
It's so great seeing these superstars in competition here tonight.
The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Hey, try to restrain yourself a little bit, okay? You're supposed to be calling this. He can talk all he wants, but once he's lost the match, he's going to wish he spent his time going after his opponent.
I think you're wrong about that.
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out?
I've been looking forward to this match all night.
So have I. It's certainly been one of the most anticipated matchups in recent weeks.
And usually when you got that kind of hype, it's tough to live up to expectations, but these superstars aren't having any trouble doing that.
They sure aren't. And that's an impressive thing in and of itself.
Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, and he's feeding off that energy right now.
He's got this crowd solidly behind him, and now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep playing to the crowd. That's a huge distraction, in my opinion. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Nothing costs you a match quicker than overconfidence.
What are you talking about? I see a dominant superstar who's rallying this capacity crowd behind him.
You know there's such a thing as playing to the crowd too much, and that's what I'm seeing here.
I disagree. He's wrestled this match his way all along, and now we see it paying off. And here's the cover. 1, 2.
Man, I don't want this match to end.
I'm with you, partner, but it's got to end sooner or later.
Well, whichever way it goes, no one can say these superstars didn't.
Talk about adding insult to injury, and these fans love it.
Yeah, but you got to worry more about the injury and less about the insult until the match is over.
He saw that one coming.
Come on, let's show it off. This is a wrestling match, not a popular.
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle. This superstar is all fired up. It's so this capacity crowd.
He's going for the cover. I love watching MVP in action. The guy is absolutely everything he claims to be. Oh, the ref's out like a lot.
How humiliating to get hit with your own finisher like that.
Now there's a superstar with guts. These top rope moves, though, are high risk.
Here it is. He's putting the pin, Steve, and
here's the pin. It's crazy to think that we actually get paid to do a job like this. There's thousands of people out there who would do this for free.
Really? Maybe I should look into that. I could get a better broadcast partner and save the company some money at the same time.
Keep it up, and you're going to find out exactly how tough it is to do this job with your jaw wired shut. Even if you wind up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well. And having to deal with emotional as well as physical pain is that much worse.
Hey, it's pretty insightful for a guy who's never wrestled a match in his life.
Well, I've been in the locker room after a match and seen the superstars who don't get their hands raised. You can literally feel the disappointment radiating off them. It's not a pretty sight.
No superstar in the locker room can afford to ignore the WWE fans.
You're right about that. Without the fans, we'd all be out of a job.
Instead of pandering to the fans, you should really keep your head in the match.
Come on, you're looking at a superstar who can feed off the crowd and use that energy to win the match.
This has been a great match so far, but I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
There's no guesswork involved, but if you're going to be snippy, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
Wow, if I knew it was that easy, I would have said that years ago. Night after night, the WWE superstars never fail to amaze the fans.
And that's a good thing. I don't even like to think about where we'd be if they didn't.
Well, we wouldn't be sitting here calling this match, that's for sure. Look at that! That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
You gotta watch out for your opponent when they're getting fired up like this.
These superstars are so unpredictable. I'm having a hard time figuring.
I think someone's been taking flying lessons.
And there's the counter.
2.
I think he'd have more respect for MVP if he stopped talking about how great he is.
Oh no! I think he's bleeding from that last shot.
Wow, you're not kidding. He's busted wide open.
Get in there and take a look at him, ref.
Talk about superstars who don't have an ounce of wit. I love it. He just used his opponent's signature move against him.
And here's a little something for the fans. That's why they love him.
Who cares what they think? All he's doing here is giving his opponent a chance to recover. There isn't an ounce of quit in these superstars.
There certainly isn't. They're in this one to the bitter end.
On the mat, shoulders down. This could be it.
3.
And there you have it, our new #1 contender.
I've got to give it to him. That was one heck of a match.
It sounds like you might change your opinion of him.
After a match like that, you're absolutely right.
He just didn't overcome the Smackdown today. He needs 2 of them.
And there's no way you can call that a fluke.
For once we agree, this is one superstar who's definitely on the rise.
Yeah, but don't get ahead of yourself. Let's see where he goes from here. Is he going to take it or what?
You could cut the tension with a knife.
I don't believe it.
What a tremendous display of sportsmanship.
Oh my God!
After tonight's performance, I don't think he saw that coming. I sure did.
This is how you make enemies, Michael Cole. Trust me, I know.
Wow, that was amazing is what that was. He didn't even see it coming. I didn't think you had it in you, but I guess I was wrong. You're okay by me, pal.